Don't you know that you're a grown-up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown-up.
Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. John here, and yeah, again, I'm looking at this Space Invaders microplayer from the My Arcade Premium Edition line. I posted the review just a few days ago up there. We even fixed the audio problem. In fact, I have my better speaker sitting right back here for the test that we're going to do. But here's the thing. So I said, and I observed when I first played this Space Invaders, that man, this is great. This is the original arcade ROM. That was just based on my gut reaction. And unless you kind of dissect it and look at the source code, it's tough to prove that. But sometimes there are markers that can definitively prove whether something is a custom ROM. Most notably, those are things that are anomalies that only appear in that ROM that someone would have had to go way out of their way to replicate in a duplication. So one of our viewers and fans, -1, has been talking about the new numbskull device that's coming out at the end of the year, and he asserted that while that one was going to use the real ROM, he's not so sure this one does because he thinks he saw someone do the 323 test on this Space Invaders. What the heck is that?
This is Sparta!
Great question. So, you know that little UFO that comes across the top of the screen periodically? Well, on the title screen, that UFO says it's mystery valued. Now, we know from playing Space Invaders very often that typically that's between 50, 100, or 150 points. But if you are on a real original arcade ROM, and if you shoot that UFO on exactly your 23rd shot, due to some little anomaly in the source code, that UFO will score you 300 points. Now, coincidentally, if you every subsequent 15 shots, you can do that again, but we're just kind of trying to prove at the outset whether or not that 323 glitch or bug or feature or whatever it is exists in this guy. I was definitely convinced it was the real arcade ROM, but I think this would be one more great test to verify whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong. So let's take it for a spin and find out. All right, I'm all set up here. Let's insert a coin, start, and let's keep track of these shots. Gonna hear 'em mow these guys down. And that's 22. All right, where's my UFO? He's going the other way. Not 300. What does that tell us then about the ROM inside of this Space Invaders? So by the way, I did this test not once, but 7 or 8 times. I just showed you one of them. So does this mean it's a fake ROM? Does this mean it's not an arcade ROM? So what are the possibilities? Well, it could be some slight variation to kind of a new checksum appeared that means that glitch or feature doesn't appear. It could mean this is a revision. It could mean that it's not an arcade ROM at all. Me, personally, the way it plays, the way it feels, the way my memory is, comparing it to what I see in emulation, I think this is a genuine arcade ROM, but I cannot explain to you why that is. Why do you think? I would love to hear your comments or insight in the comments down below this video. And what does this make you think about this unit now? Does it change your opinion of this otherwise well-reviewed Space Invaders unit from My Arcade? Tell me that too. Love to hear about it. Man, I really hope you enjoyed this little experiment and you found something to enjoy in this video. I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, you made it to the end. If you liked this video, the best way to say thanks is to watch one more. Here are a couple suggestions that you just might enjoy. And if you love our content, maybe consider becoming a Patreon supporter by following the link on screen.
Unacceptable for grown-ups. Your dinner cannot just be French fries.